One second, everything is calm, the next chaos strikes. From violent storms in Virginia to tornadoes tearing through Texas and near misses caught on camera, you're about to witness the thin line between control and catastrophe. Let's begin. Hurricane Idalia showed nature's brutal strength. Even basketball hoops and trees in southern Georgia couldn't withstand the force. Perth was thrown into total chaos as a sudden storm swept through the city. In Roberta, a fierce storm tore through the town, scattering debris everywhere. Another reminder of just how fragile safety can be in the face of nature. The Amtrak Railway turns into a battleground. In mere seconds, a violent collision between a train and a semi-truck leaves total destruction in its wake. Versailles, Ohio, a horrifying crash between a freight train and a truck leaves the vehicle crushed, but the driver miraculously survives. An unplanned landing sends propellers crashing into a rooftop, a shocking sight, but luckily no serious injuries were reported.
Serious? SR!
357 line away.
Oh, bounce it, bounce it! Oh, no! No, don't crash!
Tampa, Florida. A plane bounces hard on landing, holding passengers' breath for a split second, a tense but thankfully safe ending.
Here we go.
Qantas Airlines, a jet engine's sheer power rips through a freshly paved runway, a dramatic testament to the raw force of aviation technology. The plane appears to be floating in midair, but it's just a perfectly timed optical illusion fooling the human eye. Losing control on a curve, the car slams into a power pole, sending it crashing down. A crash you'll never forget, and an elderly man drives his motorbike straight through a cafe entrance, sending tables and chairs flying amid startled screams. A split second from disaster, a meteor crashes through a warehouse roof, sending shards of glass raining down, missing the man below by just a few inches. Residents of Norfolk, Virginia struggle against fierce winds and heavy rain as Tropical Storm Ophelia sweeps through turning streets into raging rivers. The world's strongest serve didn't come from an athlete, but from a storm in Moscow as a giant tarp flew into the air like it was aiming for the skies. Hurricane Zeta roars through Mexico, ripping off roofs in seconds, a breathtaking reminder of nature's unstoppable power. Winds howl through Topeka, sending trash bins flying like toys, a small moment that perfectly shows how fearsome nature can be. Raging water stopped buses and cars along Lake Mead Boulevard, a chilling reminder never to drive into floodwaters.
Crazy like crazy. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Fine.
In Erbil, Kurdistan, flash floods swallowed the highway, stranding vehicles and terrifying scenes of nature's fury. Hail falls thick and fast, piling up like snow and transforming the streets of northern New Mexico into a surreal winter scene. White hailstones slam the ground like nature's artillery, each impact ringing with a chilling intensity. Giant hail crashes down in Wichita, bouncing like frozen marbles, nature showing off its power in spectacular style. Mississippi just got the year's most expensive sky fireworks. A lightning strike hits power lines, lighting up an entire neighborhood in an instant. California's sky tonight looks like a stage set ablaze. Lightning doesn't just strike, it performs a dazzling light show more spectacular than any fireworks festival.
On fire. Oh, dude, it's on fire.
What began as a fun outing turned into chaos. Sparks shot out from a wheel, followed by a massive blast. Witnesses described it as fireworks exploding in the summer sky.
Dude, it's on fire!
A sudden explosion caught on home security camera, a stark reminder of why regular gas and electrical inspections are absolutely crucial. Central Iowa. A violent tornado tears through open land, flinging debris in every direction and devouring everything in its path, nature's wrath on full display. North Texas, across the wide plains, a tornado rises like a roaring beast of wind, twisting and growling as it storms through the fields. A cruise ship collides with a small boat in a narrow canal. Passengers scream in panic as the vessels clash, in a moment no one ever wants to experience. Ecuador in shock, a cargo ship loses control and smashes an entire bridge within seconds, a devastating reminder of how fast disaster can strike. The worker jumps away just in time as a boat slams straight into the dock 1 second slower, and it could have been a tragedy. Ever had one of those, just a light tap moments that turned into total disaster? The speeding car cuts across lanes in a terrifying blur. A worker dodges at the very last inch, surviving what could have been a fatal strike. When the car in front suddenly slams its brakes at an intersection, the driver swerves just in time, but the sharp turn sends the car crashing into a wall. On a slippery sidewalk, a car skids sideways toward a little girl. She spots it just in time and leaps aside, escaping by inches. With icy roads underfoot, a driver loses control and slides into a pedestrian, a chilling reminder of how fast accidents can happen. A runaway car blasts through an intersection, miraculously weaving between vehicles without a single collision. Pure luck in motion. The car loses control and rolls downhill. Narrowly missing an outdoor cafe table nearby, residents rush in to help the shaken driver, thankfully unharmed. Straight out of an action movie, a worker sprints away from a crashing truck just in time, and the entire escape is caught on his own dash cam. A breathtaking rescue amid record-breaking floods in Washington. The U.S. Coast Guard pulls a stranded driver to safety from atop a half-submerged car. Floodwaters engulfed the streets of Albufeira, Portugal's Faro district, transforming the bustling downtown into a sea within hours. Inkara floodwaters from the Wayangala Dam merged with the Borowa River, drowning the Lachlan Valley. Even the tallest trees were no match for the current. Streets in Trinidad and Tobago transformed into rivers after heavy rains. Floods can strike at any moment. Always follow weather alerts.
Stay moving, John.
Yep, I got it.
In the blink of an eye, the ground gives way and trees vanish into the depths. Nature never fails to leave us both terrified and in awe.
Over there, John, on pad 3.
Straight out of a movie, the earth opens its mouth and a truck plunges right in.
It's going.
Hampton Inn, northern Oklahoma. A tornado strikes without warning, bringing deafening winds and panic as everyone scrambles for shelter in sheer terror.
Insane, dude.
North Texas, a colossal tornado spins furiously ahead of a driver's windshield, swirling under a pitch-black sky, a heart-stopping moment frozen in time. A calm afternoon turns chaotic when a ceiling tile suddenly drops onto the table, followed by a startled cat bursting out and sprinting off like lightning. When nature strikes out of nowhere, a palm tree collapses onto a parked tuk-tuk, but the driver narrowly escapes in the nick of time. Teamwork gone wrong. The husband opens the door, the wife closes it. At the same time, both stare at each other in perfect confusion. Coordinator of the year moment. A hilarious yet nerve-wracking sight. The driver forgets the handbrake, and the car takes itself for a stroll, bumping into two others before finally stopping. The car loses control and swerves dangerously close to the curb in the middle of the night. Can you believe heat intense enough to melt solid steel fences actually exists? An astonishing sight. A drone dives through thick smoke and blistering heat, capturing molten lava streaming from the volcano's mouth like a colossal waterfall of fire. Kilauea, Hawaii's most continuously active volcano. Its glowing lava reminds us that the Earth is still very much alive, powerful and untamed.
Oh my God. No way.
No need for snow in Texas tonight. Hail has taken the lead role. Ice stones pound the streets, turning the storm into nature's own symphony.
Are we in a tornado? Where's the weather? You check the weather.
Hailstones drum against rooftops like 1,000 icy arrows. Tennessee echoes tonight with the wild rhythm of nature's music.
Here several times, but I've never seen.
Have you ever seen streets turn into rivers like this?
I've never been here, man. Same. It went from, it didn't look like it was going to come over at all.
Oh, it's gone. They're gonna be like, where? Where is my car? Hi. I've never seen a car sink in the line.
The storm in New Hampshire had a surprise guest. A bolt of lightning struck the church steeple, illuminating the whole town like a scene from mythology. The heavy truck suddenly tilts to one side as if the ground itself is playing a cruel joke, opening a massive mouth to swallow its wheel whole. The discount store really dropped its prices because the floor dropped too. A sudden collapse left everyone inside shocked and terrified. Just a few seconds, but can you feel the wave of fear that swept through the entire room? A tornado rips through northern France, tearing off rooftops and uprooting trees. Devastation everywhere, a stark reminder of nature's terrifying strength. Lava churns within Kilauea's crater, thick fiery streams colliding and bubbling, the very heartbeat of the earth made audible. Can you believe heat intense enough to melt solid steel fences actually exists?
I know it's gonna pop. That's why I came to this next pole.
Rivers of red-hot lava surge down the slopes at 15 miles per hour, a molten flood bursting straight from the heart of Hawaii. Jamaica's famous bridge couldn't withstand the river's hunger. As barrels struck, the water rose, and the bridge was devoured before everyone's eyes. A floating plastic hippo drifts through Helene's floodwaters in Asheville, bobbing along like an odd, almost comical sight amid nature's fury. A tense moment in Idaho, a live power line explodes and falls onto a police car, yet miraculously the officer escapes unharmed. Security footage captures a powerful gas explosion in Baltimore, Maryland, shaking an entire neighborhood and sending debris flying through the air. Nature is unpredictable, isn't it? Hit like and subscribe for more real and jaw-dropping moments just like these. The Kite Festival in Lancashire turns the sky into a living canvas. Dozens of massive, colorful kites dance gracefully through the wind and sunlight. In an instant, a small fishing boat is struck by a massive cargo ship. The footage captured on camera is as terrifying as it is unforgettable. When you think you've nailed the perfect reverse, but the camera proves otherwise, the front bumper shatters on impact. One second of lost control is all it takes. The car crashes head-on into a parked trailer, turning the street into chaos. Comedy gold in real life. While laughing mid-call, the man accidentally knocks over the entire dining table. Instant chaos and flying dishes. A brick falls from above the very moment a worker sits down. Perfect timing from the universe, just not in his favor. When you just wanted to grab a crumb, but life gives you a chair instead, the poor dog bolts across the room, dragging chaos wherever it goes.
An earthquake right now. The whole building is moving. It's moving now.
Oh my God, the man's raw reaction as the rooftop fish pond sloshes violently during the earthquake that shook Mexico.
Come on, baby.
The ground trembles again and again. Houses in the Christchurch suburbs sway violently, an unforgettable moment when nature awakens in fury. Unbelievable moments that remind us how quickly life can change. Which clip made your heart race the most? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible moments caught on camera.